back to the SUPES channel. My name is Matthew Ramos, and on this channel I am to entertain, inform, and inspire using the topic of discussion as always, which is superheroes. So guys, today this video is more for me. This is an itch I need to scratch because I am beyond excited for Black Adam in the DC universe, and this is also a video for you guys as recently Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted an Instagram video unveiling a ton of details about Black Adam. Not only did he unveil the director for the movie, but he also unveiled plot details that will be featured in this movie and where they are going to take Black Adam in the DCU. So this is going to be freaking insane. I'm super hyped, and before I get into breaking down the reasons why, I'm telling you right now, Black Adam has now become my second most anticipated superhero movie in 2021, right behind DC's The Batman. I'm sorry, Marvel is bringing some heavy guns to the party in 2021. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Thor: Love and Thunder, Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness, and that's not even counting all their other shows with Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. But it is nothing compared to my excitement and anticipation for DC's The Batman and now DC's Black Adam. Right before I get into today's video, guys, make sure to stay to the end of the video for giveaway details, as I'm giving away an entire merch line clothing package to one of you guys. So make sure to stay to the end of the video to get those giveaway details. Now, without further ado, let's talk about why Black Adam has now become my second most anticipated movie of 2021, and a bunch of plot details that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson unveiled himself on Instagram. So Dwayne Johnson decided recently to scratch his itch. The same way I'm posting this video because I'm so passionate about the Black Adam movie. He posted this Instagram showcasing and unveiling his passion for this movie. So he literally started off the video saying, guys, I just cannot anymore. I'm too excited for this movie. The movie is shooting this summer in July, and I am beyond passionate. I am beyond excited for this movie. This is a direct statement from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on Instagram. You guys can go check out the IGTV on his Instagram yourself, but I'm gonna break it down in today's video. So he started off the video by scratching his itch and talking about how passionate he really is about this project and how he's been with this project for so many years. He revealed that he has been working on a Black Adam movie with DC, Warner Brothers, and all of these different companies since 2008. And he said that it's never really felt like the right time besides now. Now it feels like the perfect time to do this movie, and he feels like over the course of these past 10 years of working on this project, he's completely evolved as a human being, and he's gonna take some of the life lessons that he's learned over these years and integrate them into the soul character and the DNA of Black Adam. And as he continued to talk about his passion for this movie, he just said, screw it, I'm just unveiling some details about this movie itself. And he unveiled that the director of the movie is going to be John Colet-Serra, the current director for the movie The Jungle Cruise that stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt, that is set to come out this summer. However, it's probably going to be delayed because of the coronavirus. However, John Colet-Serra will be the director for Black Adam, and he says that he's read the script. The script is absolutely amazing, and he loves John Colet-Serra's vision for Black Adam beyond just this solo movie. John Colet-Serra has a vision for Black Adam beyond the solo movie and to propelling him into one of the main characters of the DC universe. And as he started to talk about Black Adam's future in the DC universe, he kept on making some comparisons that were very interesting. He kept on comparing Black Adam to Superman. Not Black Adam to Shazam, his adversary that he will come face to face with eventually, but he kept on comparing Black Adam to Superman. He said that Black Adam has the powers, same powers as Superman, and then on top of that, he has the power that's Superman's weakness, magic. So he basically was kind of throwing a jab at Henry Cavill's Superman and saying that Black Adam is the most powerful being in the DC universe, and he said it himself that the hierarchy of power in the DC universe will change, and Black Adam is going to take that throne from Superman, and he's going to become one of the main characters of the DC universe, and definitely the most powerful character. And as he's throwing these jabs at Superman, it literally feels like someone beating up like someone with their hands tied behind their back, because we all know that DC has the leash on Henry Cavill's Superman, and they don't have any plans for him, even though you have Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam coming into the DC universe, and to see Black Adam versus Superman is something like out of a dream. And Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam versus Henry Cavill's Superman, God bless America. And as he kept on making the Superman comparisons, he started to talk about the actual movie. And I cannot applaud him enough. And this is the main reason why I'm so passionate about this movie and why I'm so excited for this movie. Is that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is so invested in this project. I've never seen him talk about any other movie the way he's talking about Black Adam. This feels like a passion project for him. And that's when he started to talk about the comics. And he knows so much about the history of Black Adam, from the comics to just the shows, to the story, to different iterations of the character. And he really showcased what he actually knows about the character. Like, this is a guy that he knows what he's dealing with, and he just genuinely loves and he's passionate about this project. So he started to talk about the actual movie and how this is going to be an origin story for Black Adam. Black Adam in the comics has had many different iterations, but he's always been the central villain for Shazam. That's just the most common iteration, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson confirmed that Black Adam in this movie, because it's an origin story, he starts off his story with a lot of hate, but then he gets his power by the gods and he can actually fight back. So he's gonna start off this movie as the villain that we know and love, and then by the end of the movie, he will be an anti-hero. However, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wanted to make a very clear line in the sand between Black Adam and Superman, because Black Adam has all the same powers as Superman on top of having magical powers. But Superman, he fights for truth and justice. He will take you down and he will leave you to the justice system in America. And if you wrong him, he will always do what's right and be the bigger person. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson said, if you wrong Black Adam, he's not gonna take you to the cops. He's not gonna put you in a prison cell. He's going to rip you in half, literally. And when he said this, I could just picture his Black Adam literally going insane with his eyes lit up, just kind of like how Thor lights up because he's so powerful with the lightning, going insane, ripping people in half. And now it kind of bears the question, will this movie be rated R? I mean, Black Adam is a gory character, and just the way Dwayne Johnson described him and how vicious he is and how ruthless he is, I can't help but think, are they thinking about making this movie rated R? I mean, look at the success they had with the Joker and finally giving Joker his true, comic book essence. And I feel like when companies like Marvel and DC, Fox, Sony, when they do rated R films, it's kind of like they're letting the leash off with these characters, because PG-13 movies have very strict restrictions. And I do think that a perfect Black Adam movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could perfectly fit under the PG-13 category. But the way he's talking about Black Adam is going to be a rated R movie. And as he was talking about how vicious Black Adam is, I couldn't help but think of a character like Wolverine, where he spent his whole career, being a badass under the PG-13 rating, but once he went to the rated R setting in Logan, he truly let loose. And I feel like DC is just gonna let this character let loose right off the bat in his first solo movie. Now, obviously, he'll be a lot chilled out because this Black Adam is gonna be someone we see in multiple movies. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This is a franchise actor, and not only is he going to have a franchise with Black Adam, but he's going to be in Shazam movies, in other DC crossover movies. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest actor in Hollywood today. He's the biggest actor in the world. And DC is gonna try to put Black Adam in every single project they possibly can. So it's definitely gonna be super interesting to see how DC kind of manages how ruthless Black Adam is. In his solo movies, he could be let off the loose, rated R, ripping people in half, left and right. But another thing I also need to address is that because this movie is kind of a transformation for Black Adam, because in his origin, he stated that he's a straight up villain. Like, he gets his powers and he abuses them. He is a cold-hearted villain. But as he transitions, as the movie progresses, he will become an anti-hero. He's not all bad. And there's been many times in the comics where Black Adam is an anti-hero. Kind of like Venom. Venom in the comics many times is an anti-hero, but yet, the majority of the times, he is Spider-Man's foe. And kind of the same way Black Adam is to Shazam, Venom is to Spider-Man. in the movie Venom, Venom was an anti-hero. He wasn't the villain that we all know him as. And the same thing will unfold in Black Adam in that he's going to start off as a cold-hearted villain that just wants to get back at the world for treating him the way they did, for hurting his family, for treating him as a slave. And now he gets his powers and he wants to take back and get his revenge on the world. But ultimately, he will make that turnaround and kind of become an anti-hero. And again, he's not holding back because that's in his nature to not hold back, but he will fight for what's right in his heart. So guys, I cannot be more excited for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam. He is beyond passionate about this project. I've never seen him talk about a movie the way he's talking about this film. And over the course of dealing with this movie and trying to get it brought to fruition for 10 freaking years, like, I'm just so excited. I'm at a loss of words. You guys hear me? I can barely talk. I can barely utter words. But Black Adam is going to be freaking amazing, and that's why it's become my second most anticipated movie, which speaks volumes of how hyped I am about Robert Pattinson's The Batman movie. But man, DC is going to have a killer year, and I'm telling you right now, they are going to crush Marvel Studios in my eyes, because Marvel can make all the money in the world with their movies, and they will. 2021 is going to be a massive year for Marvel content. They have 4 movies coming out, and all of them are going to be bangers. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Spider-Man 3. Literally, this is going to be the greatest year in superhero cinema. And Marvel is coming with some heavy hitters, but despite Marvel coming with their heavy hitters and also on the Disney Plus streaming service, I cannot be more excited for Robert Pattinson's The Batman movie and now DC's Black Adam. So let me know in the comment section down below, how hyped are you on a scale of 1 to 10 for Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam? We got a ton of news from him just unveiling and talking about how passionate he was in his Instagram. We got the name of the director of this movie. We got plot details, and we got some massive comparisons comparing Superman to Black Adam, which leads me to believe that somewhere DC must think, you know, 1 + 1 = 2, Black Adam, Superman, success. And that is exactly what the equation is. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. Now getting into giveaway details, guys, I'm giving away an entire merch clothing line to one of you. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is like this video, comment down below, subscribe, and make sure you have that bell notification turned on so you get notified when I post videos. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.